Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're having a bit of a chit chat. Figured it'd be fun to sit down and talk to you guys. I mentioned a couple days ago that I wanted to do a video just talking about the Chanel price increases and, just chit chatting a little bit, just talking about some feelings, things like that. I have a little bit of coffee here. It is kind of early. If you guys want to grab a drink, go ahead, grab a drink. We can have a little chit chat together. Go get your tea, your coffee, whatever you want. And yeah, we can go ahead and have a little chit chat. I posted on my Instagram story a couple days ago that I was thinking about doing this video, and a couple people said that they'd be interested. So I was like, all right, well, let's do it then. So I had some time to film today. Let's go ahead and do this thing. Behind me, I have some of my Chanel bags that I put out for the video. I thought you'd be able to see the top shelf better, but you can't really. But yeah, I have my Chanel Jumbos here and my Chanel Boy back there, and then my Chanel Medium is up here. Maybe I'll bring it down in a little bit. You might notice that some of my bags are missing if you've seen my videos before or something. I don't have my Jumbo, that's the blue one. That's one of my favorite bags. They didn't sell it or anything. It's just not at my apartment right now. It's with my grandma. Same thing with my Chanel Small Classic Flap. It's just not here right now. But yeah, I didn't sell them. Those are two of my favorite bags and I really love them. They're just not behind me right now, and yeah, I just didn't want you guys to think that I sold them because those are two of my favorites. Those are some that are probably on my not selling for a long time list. Honestly, talking to you guys about this stuff is the highlight of my day right now because I really have not been doing anything. I've been studying. I mentioned in my last video I did a life update, and if you guys want to see it, I also unboxed a Louis Vuitton vintage bag, which was really awesome. So if you guys want to see that, I will link it below in the description. But anyway, I talked about how I am learning how to code, and yeah, that's been taking up a lot of my time, so I really haven't been doing much. I haven't really been going places. I haven't that's why you probably haven't seen me much on my Instagram story. I still post every day, but I don't post nearly as much as I used to because I used to actually be going places and doing things. But I don't even go out to eat very often right now because I've just been really focused and I've been cooking all my meals at home, which has been really healthy. And it's a good thing really to take this time to kind of slow down because I had been doing a lot before. But you know what? Anyway, my point was just that this is the highlight of my day talking to you guys, and I'm so happy. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to mention was something that I didn't really realize until I was looking this morning, and I read an article. Let me find it real quick because I think I still have it pulled up on my phone. Yeah, so I read an article on PurseBlog, and it was titled "Second Chanel Price Increase for 2021 on July 1st." And I was like, second? And I was like, oh yeah, they did have one in January. That's the same year. It's still 2021. Now, I don't think that that's super abnormal or anything, but the difference between, the difference between the December 2020 prices and the prices today moving forward are insane. I just want to say that they're insane. And I'm going to read you some of them. I'm going to go through them because just so you can see for yourself. Let me put my coffee down. I want to start by talking about the Chanel Medium. Now, this is my Medium Classic Flap. It is in a navy blue color. I have talked a lot about this bag on my channel because at first I was not loving it, and then it just really grew on me, and I got it for a really good price when I first bought it, and that's why I got it. And I actually wore this yesterday. I had a really cute outfit with it yesterday, and I didn't take any pictures, but I love this bag now. So anyway, that's besides the point. This is the medium size, and let me read you what the prices were before and what they are now. First of all, I think I got this for, I think it was just slightly under $3,000 from Fashionphile, and I bought it a little over a year ago. So the price for the Chanel Classic Medium Flap before January 2021 was $6,500, and today the price has gone up to $7,800. So just kind of looking at it in the bigger picture of this year as a full price increase, that's a lot of money difference. And also I just want to let you guys know that there is no way that I would ever pay $8,000 for this bag. Are we forgetting that we can get Birkins for $8,000 or just not buy a bag at all because $8,000 is a lot of money? Especially for Chanel, if it comes down to you can only have a Chanel collection or an Hermes collection, or you're buying one bag and it's Chanel or Hermes, I'm going with Hermes every time. I think that the quality, and I've seen a lot of people say this recently too because the prices are getting up there with Hermes, and I've talked about that before, but the quality of Hermes over Chanel, I think, is just a big difference. And some people may disagree on that, but I honestly and truly feel like the quality of Hermes is so much better that there's no way that I'm paying Hermes prices for a Chanel bag. Now, if I'm getting something that's pre-loved or it's vintage and it's a good price where it's about half the price of retail or like half the price of getting a pre-loved Birkin or a pre-loved Kelly, then we're talking, because I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, that's why getting this bag was still worth it for me, because I really like the style of it. I think it's cute. I love it. But at the same time, like, it doesn't compare to the quality of my Birkins. Like, it just doesn't. One thing I want to say too is that when looking at, you've seen like vintage, like pre-loved Chanel bags. You've seen Chanel bags from like the early 2010s where they already look squished. They look like rough. And usually you don't see that with Birkins. Like, I think my Birkin is from like 2007 or 2008. I can't remember right now. I think. I could be wrong on that. But that bag is going to look great for a really long time. My other one's from 2014 and it looks literally brand new. But you see some Chanel bags and they've just completely flattened on the quilts. Like, the shape on the side has been completely lost. And I don't understand why I would pay the same price for a bag like this as I would for a bag like a Birkin 35, like pre-loved or anything, or even we're getting close to new prices. Like, so I don't see why I would do that. It just doesn't make sense to me. This is not an $8,000 bag to me. Absolutely not. Like, no. I am glad that I do have one because I can probably sell it for like quite a bit more than what I got it for at some point. I'm not looking to sell it anytime soon, honestly, but eventually maybe I will. Okay, so next up, let's talk about the Chanel Jumbo. This black Jumbo right here is one of my favorite bags for sure. I love this bag. I use it all the time when I actually do go places. I think it's a perfect work bag. I love it. I've made a bunch of videos about this bag too if you want to go to my channel and check those out. But anyway, let's talk about the price of this bag because honestly, it's insanely ridiculous. I bought this bag pre-loved from Fashionphile, so I did not get it directly from Chanel. But yeah, I still paid like a pretty decent amount for this, I think. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I can probably look it up though and tell you guys because I'd like to do the comparison, honestly. Okay, so this is ridiculous. Okay, so I paid, for this bag, I paid $3,940. At the beginning of this year, before the January 2021 price increases, this bag was $7,100. And today this bag is $8,500. What? That is wild to me. I can't believe that. That's honestly crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't understand. And then let's talk about the boy bag. I got this bag maybe like 6 months ago, I think. This is one of my kind of newer bags and I really love it. It's so soft. Like, the leather on this is just so soft and squishy. I love this bag and it's got the little like clasp in the middle. I love this thing. It's just, this is a great bag for me. And honestly, the sides though, this really annoys me a lot. Stuff just falls directly out of the sides. So if you care about that kind of stuff, don't get this bag. But I really like it. I think that it's so cute and edgy and it goes with a lot of my outfits. So let's see how this price increase has affected this bag. I think that this size is the medium. I know it's not the small one. And I don't know a ton about the Chanel boy bags, honestly. I really just wanted a black one in a size that was like this, so that's what I ended up getting. Sorry, I'm looking at this stuff at the same time. Okay, so for this one, it says that it's the medium boy. So this one I paid $3,795 for. And then earlier this year, the price was $5,300. And then now it's $6,000. Oh, I don't know if it's the old medium or the new medium though. So the old medium is $6,000 and the new medium is $6,300. So it's not like too much of a difference, but I don't really know which one this is. I would assume it's the old medium because this bag is a little bit older, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, it's quite a hefty price for a Chanel boy bag when boy bags are really not like even that much in style at the moment. I'm just saying. So those are all the ones that I can show you that I have in my collection, but I will put the rest of the price increases up here, at least for the ones that I saw. I might be missing some bags and stuff, but that's okay. You guys get the gist of it. They were lower prices and now they're higher prices, and honestly. Okay. One thing that I want to mention is that I have never purchased a brand new bag from Chanel. I have not really bought anything from them directly. The only thing that I've purchased from them directly was like hand lotion or stuff like that, like little things, perfume, things like that. Like I've never purchased leather goods from them directly, and I have no interest in doing so because I am absolutely a pre-loved person. The only bag that I purchased brand new in my collection from a store, I think, is my Dior saddle bag that I bought in Hawaii, and that was because it was a really good price and I didn't have to pay tax. So that was a good one. But I think that every bag that I have in my collection now, I did have some that I purchased directly from Louis Vuitton, and then I did sell them. But I think that every bag that's left in my collection is all pre-loved. I buy most of my bags from Fashionphile, in case anyone was wondering, but I don't think that I will stop buying pre-loved in the future and purchase directly from a store because of the price difference. It's insane. And even if they didn't have this price increase, like you're still talking for the bags that I have like half the price of the bags purchased brand new in the store. And yes, they're a few years older. Yes, they're not in absolutely perfect condition, and the packaging is going to be a bit different. But most of these came with the box when I purchased them from Fashionphile, and honestly, I don't really care for saving like for saving like $2,000-$3,000. Like I don't care if it's got some scratches. I don't care. Like, and I know that that might be the opposite of what some of you guys think, because I know that some people do prefer to have the boutique experience and go to the store and get it from their sales associate, and it's a good experience and a good memory. I don't care as much about that. So with that being said, I'd rather participate more in the pre-loved market because I don't feel like those prices are worth it to me. Like I don't see the value in it, and especially when it comes to Chanel. I think one of the few bags that I would buy directly from somewhere is an Hermes bag, because a lot of times the resale prices are marked up, especially if the bag is still in good condition. I've been very lucky with the 2 bags that I have from Hermes, that I got great deals on them, and they were lower than the retail price, and one of them is like looking brand new. But if I were to go to the store and be offered a Birkin, that is probably the only bag that I would buy that's not pre-loved at this point. I think that the prices are just insane, and I think that even with Dior, like with that being my exception from Dior is because there was such a big price difference, but I would not buy a bag from Dior here and pay full price and pay tax on it. Like I'm not doing that. I can't bring myself to do it, especially when I know that there's so many other options. Like I just don't get it. I don't see the value in purchasing new from the store, and I know that some people really do, and that's great because whatever floats your boat is what's for you. But I just, for the amount of money that I'm saving, I have no interest in ever purchasing a bag directly from Chanel. I don't think that my Chanel collection is going to be changing very much anytime soon. One bag that I really do want is the Chanel Maxi, and right now in the store it's $9,000, and pre-loved it's like about 35 to like 47, 4,600 for the bags that I've been looking at, and that's just way different of a price, and I cannot justify the fact that it's $9,000 in the store. That just doesn't even seem right to me. I don't get it. So absolutely do you, but I will be purchasing online from pre-loved sources that are authenticated, and that is just gonna be me for life. So yeah, but that's the only bag that I would add to my Chanel collection. Other than that, I have no interest in buying a different Chanel bag, unless it's like something cool and vintage, like something unique and stuff. I don't really have any interest in buying other Chanel bags though. I think that maybe if I were to sell one, I would get the Maxi, or I think that I would get the Maxi as like a present to myself for like finding a job in a new industry, because like that's pretty cool. Like I would get myself like that because it'd also fit a laptop in it, and I feel like it'd be cute and I would love it, especially if I have to go to an office. Oh, I would like that. So that would be like my exception, but other than that, I have no interest in really buying any other Chanel items anytime soon. I feel like I have all the Chanel shoes that I want. As long as my feet don't change sizes, I'm good. Like I have my slingbacks, I got my ballerina flats, I got my espadrilles. Like we're good on that stuff. I got my sneakers. Like I don't really have an interest in buying anything else Chanel. I think that my Chanel collection, the book is closed on that. If anything, I might sell one bag to get the Maxi, and that's it. I don't really have any other interest in doing that. So that's how I feel about it. And part of it is the fact that I feel like the prices are just getting out of hand, and the other part of it is that like I feel like my collection is just complete, and I have a bag for like every occasion that I want to have a bag for. So that's how I feel about it. I put a post on my Instagram story saying, like a question saying, how do you feel about the Chanel price increases? And I just put it up like a couple minutes ago, and I was hoping that some people would respond by the time I finished filming the video. So 2 people did, and it says ridiculous, and then the other one says effing ridiculous, 8,000 for a classic flap medium, shaking my head. So I completely agree. We're done with that. Like, no more Chanel from the store. Not that I bought it before, but no, like it was on the table before at least, but it's off the table now. Like I don't want it. I do not want it. So we're done with that. That's how I feel about it, and that seems to be like at least generally how people feel that I've seen on Instagram. I do follow a lot of luxury YouTubers and like luxury Instagram pages, and that seems to be the general thing every time Chanel has a price increase. And then, I mean, you see people do pre-loved unboxings at this point, because pre-loved is just honestly where it's at. So let me know how you guys feel about these price increases in the comments. I know that it's something that they do all the time and it's pretty normal, but sometimes it just gets out of hand, and I feel like we're just at that point where it is honestly ridiculous, and we're just done with that. I'm just done. I'm over it. But let me know how you guys feel in the comments. I respect different opinions too. So let me know how you feel, and hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do a lot of like polls and stuff like that and fun things in my story. So I put my Instagram right here. It is SwanXDawn, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.